Yellow, yellow, hello. You're about to go to bed, but you guess you're gonna have another 2 hours to spare. All right, sounds good, man. Um, I don't know how long this will take. This might take a little bit longer than 2 hours. It depends how many details we go into on this. Also, if you guys think that it's necessary for some music, let me know. Right now, I just don't have any on because of the copyright. So I'm just trying to see how that goes without it, and then maybe we can keep this video up on my channel. Otherwise, I have to take it down because I will get a bunch of copyright issues. But yeah, so with this live stream, I'm basically going to be doing a before tutorial because if you guys saw, let me pull this up here. I think it's right here. We had like this little voting section here, had a bunch of people vote on what they want, and the main thing that people suggested was how to make a custom money printer. And usually before I get into my tutorials, I usually code whatever I'm going to make the tutorial about first beforehand, and then I go back over it. That way it's a smooth process. But I thought I might as well just go ahead and live stream that process so you guys can see what I am doing throughout all of that before I actually make the video. So you can go ahead and just watch the live stream and play this back, or you can go ahead into the future and whenever the video is out, you can watch a much more detailed and edited explanation of the money printer. Yeah. Yeah, welcome in everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've live streamed. I've just been taking a break. Some of you guys know I've been doing the CompTIA A+ certification. Um, I had the 1001 test that I actually just passed. So I'm about halfway done with my certification. Uh, I just need to take another part and then I'll be done with that. So that's been kind of taking up my time. I've been working on that just so I can get my life together, you know. But now, since I have some time, I'm going to take a small break and get back into making. Have you ever thought about making Wendy's? I can turn off my webcam. What do you mean? But yeah, anyways, so just to show you guys the structure that we have here, basically it's inside this folder here called printer. Inside my auto run I have a file loader. I actually don't even know if any of this works. I haven't confirmed any of that. But yeah, so what this is doing is it's looking for all the client side folders here, and it's going to add all these files here. Right now I just have some text here, so it will go ahead and actually find these files, because if you have any empty files they won't be found. So that's why I just have some prints in here for now. Ideally, what I'm going to be going for is just a basic whatchamacallit printer with some UI, some buttons. We might add in some like temperature stuff. We'll see. But yeah, how are you guys? Mr. Zesty, Xander, Walrus, Rowdy, really Divine. How is everybody? And then for this, we're going to be using a library that is made by tom.bat. So I'm going to go ahead and just actually pull this file in and make some code for that. So we can use that. What was that called? It's called UI3D2D. Let me just create a new file here. UI3D2D.lua. And then I'll just rip all this code and slap it in. Okay. Now that we got this here, let me go ahead and open this up. I'm going to save this loader here. Did not find file. That's fine. Let me just save this one more time. Save that. Maybe it'll work. KD printers. Okay, so the file is good. Everything's printing. But yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I was trying to PayPal API. How is the API going? I know that's kind of a pain to work with. Okay. I don't really know how any of this works, to be honest. I'm kind of just, like I said, figuring this out as I go along. I thought that would be somewhat interesting to see. I've just searched this up now. Adding UI to an entity, you got to set the render group to translucent. Okay, so let's check on that. We have render group both. I think that'll be fine, but we'll just do translucent for now. Save that. Also, I copied this from my weapon shelf, so we can remove that. Okay. Let's see. Every dime. What's up, dude? Pizza? Why pizza? You just eat? That sounds kind of good, not gonna lie. Um, okay, so draw translucent. Let's see what that is. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty here. Translucent. Yeah, you got flags. Public entry to draw translucent model, yada yada yada. Okay. Why not use something like IMGUI? I think I've used that, and I think the performance was pretty bad. So apparently this is kind of lightweight. And I personally know Tom, so I'm gonna just go ahead and trust that his stuff is good. I'm just gonna copy this real quick, just as an example, just so we can get that in there. So let's put that in here. And I don't know if my printer is actually in the server yet. Printer, okay, it is. Pardon me. Gotta sneeze. Also, I don't know why the bloom is so high. Let me just go ahead and turn on some bloom to turn it off. I don't know what happened. I started up my Gmod, and then one day the bloom is just like really high. Oh, hey Joe, welcome in, dude. Okay, let's get our printer going. Model of this entity is on the blacklist. All right, very cool. I gotta turn that off. How the hell do I turn that off? I need the Dan's blacklisting tool. Show blocked models. Move. There we go. Where is it? It's invisible. Awesome. Okay, so oh, maybe because we need to call draw model, maybe? Help draw model? No, maybe inside of here because it's getting overrun. There we go. Let's put that there. We're chilling. We don't need this. Oh, thank you. It's been a minute since anyone's really seen my face. I actually just had like a big fat beard, really long hair. My hair was like all the way down to my mouth. I only wanted like a ½ inch off, but it got cut pretty short. Okay. So we got our little printer here. This is the model I'm going to be using. Let's see if this is actually, I think this is running. Print. Hello? Okay, that's running. Also, I'm just going to do developer 1 so I can see everything in the top left corner of my screen. Good day from Australia. Dude, welcome. What time is there in Australia? Right now it's 6:22 here. Maybe there's something I'm missing because I don't actually see what I'm looking for. What is the extras? Maybe this is what I need. Actually, I'm assuming it would error if I didn't have this. When Sandbox comes out, am I going to make a tutorial series for it? Yeah, actually, I just applied for the early access to Sandbox just to see if I could go ahead and get started on actually making tutorials and getting that prepared. So yeah, definitely, I want to do tutorials on that. I think that would be very helpful for me and my channel. And well, there's 10:22 a.m. Holy crap, man! You guys are way ahead. I don't know why this isn't drawing. This could just be maybe not a. Is there any issues on this? There's no issues. When was this uploaded? September 23rd. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Render group translucent. That's set. Hold on, run a box. Maybe it's inside. No, I'm thinking about it. How do you even specify? Oh, pos doesn't exist. Oh, it's at this vector. Well, it's using self local to world. Okay, wait. Let's just try like 20 just to move it over a bit. And I'm gonna take my fizz gun and kind of freeze this because I don't see why. Yeah, no, I definitely won't get that many viewers. Not for a while. Is pressed. The angles 0.1 self and let me look at what that is doing actually. And if this doesn't work out because I'm kind of dumb right now, then we can just swap to a different library. Where are we at? Let's scoot this over here. And we're looking for start draw. Start draw, if rendering, then yeah. Start 3D, 2D. Plane. Almost to 1.5k subs, yes sir. It's kind of slowed down since I haven't really made a video in like 2 months, but hopefully it'll go back up soon. Is pressed. Is hovering. What is the width? Let's just make this like 1000 by 1000, just so it's like something massive that I can visually see. What will I do when I hit 2k? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Okay, I'm starting to not understand what's happening here. So let's just take this hook here and try that. Boss angles. Let's do local player get boss. And then so say draw dot rounded box 0 0 0 1000 1000, and we'll do color underscore white. Maybe that'll work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can see that. That's working. Very cool. Our angle set to 0 0 0. Something really loud outside. Have you ever thought about making a website thingy with like interactive solvable Lua problems? That actually is kind of interesting. I haven't really thought about that, but I have thought about making a website. What do you think of the latest YouTube update where they now make money with people who aren't partners? What? Is that a thing? Because I'm definitely not making any money. Are you sure? Okay, well, this works, but that's not really helpful because I need to work on this. Okay, maybe the problem is that it's using world to local. Let's just try get pos of the entity. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, we're chilling. All right, I don't need this anymore. The problem is just the positioning. They now gave themselves permission to advertise with people who aren't getting money. Oh, so they just run ads on my videos and I don't get anything of it? That's really stupid and kind of annoying. Because like the benefit of me not making any money was the fact that people get to watch these ad free, but now that they're putting ads on it and everything else, man, that's so stupid. I'm kind of pissed. Oh well. Sorry guys. Okay. Let me go ahead and okay, this is weird. Yeah, DNTube. That sounds kind of interesting. If I just put this here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't think I need this. Let's just use self-get angles. But the hardest part about this is positioning. Okay, cool. Is pressing. Okay, so this is kind of interesting since it doesn't use any VGI elements. It has, whatchamacallit? You check to see if it's being hovered, like a certain portion of it. Okay, that's kind of neat. I know, that definitely does seem like a big problem that should be taken care of. That really sucks. Okay, let me just go ahead and make some form of thing that I can store on the entity, such as like a theme. And we'll go like this, and we'll say panel in, or no, we don't need it in quotes like this. You can actually just do it like this, and this is pretty much the same thing. Panel, let's do title text, and we'll just say color underscore white for now. And that's all I'm going to use for the moment. Then let's go ahead and say self.theme.panel. Try that. Okay, so now we got that. So right now the goal is to get this panel on top of there. So let's do that. Ideally, I'd want to make this with like actual VGUI, but it said that it's not reliable, so we're gonna have to do it without it. Okay, let's go ahead and make some positioning here, or let's say local frame W frame height, and let's just do like 400 for now. Okay, and then let's go with some offsets here. So local offset equals vector, and we're going to add this to the position to offset that panel so it lines up where it needs to be. For now, let's just focus on getting the height correct. So let's do that plus offset. I think this might work with what I want to do. Okay, yeah, so it's getting higher. 12. Okay, that's good, but oh no, actually that's actually solid. Sweet. Okay. Let me try 11 on that. Okay, 11's no good. We'll stick with 12. Okay. We got our 12 there, and then let's just rotate this whole thing, I think. Can we do that? By like 90 degrees. We can. Everything seems to be good there. Okay. Does hover me. Okay. Let's go ahead and pass in frame width and frame height. So this will be the detection. Okay, cool. So you can see that it, dude, it's so tiny. Let me make some fonts here. Okay. I'm just gonna get a simple font here just so we can see it a bit better. This will be a base. I don't really know how to use an entity base, but everything's fine. Dprinter, we'll call this like 32. Size 32, something like that. Okay. And then we'll remove this. Wow, I didn't know you could pass in nil to a font. That's interesting. Okay. So it says hover me, click me. Oh, and we got an error. To draw a new 3D without ending the previous one. Okay. Very cool. That seems like something I actually don't know how to fix. Did it just break? Okay, cool. So there seems to be a problem with the click me thing. Let's take a look. I'm getting spammed. Alright, let's just find this error right here. Attempt to draw a new 3D 2D UI. Well, I'll search for previous one. If is rendering. Local is rendering true. I just save this. Let fix it. Okay, yeah, that will reset that. I'm gonna have to look into that in terms of clicking. So let's just design it first though. And draw. Maybe we have to call and draw like inside the click. I don't know. What if I go like this? Is press 000. Huh. Okay. Oh, whatever. So let's get a title thing here going. Also, I'm going to instead use the surface library instead of the draw library. So we don't need the extra arguments and stuff. So we'll just do away with that. Okay, so we got the same result there. Then I'm going to go ahead and create surface.set draw color, or no, surface.draw rect from d0, 0, frame width, and then actually let's do local title height. You'll fix me. Thank you for the $1 donation, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, the tutorial will be out as soon as I finish coding this, and then I'll break this down. Some other stuff. I think I'll actually go ahead and cover how to make an in-game config menu as well. Next after the printer. I kind of really wanted to do these. Like, I don't know. I understand they can be used for malicious intent, but they're just fun, to be honest. Like, you ever aimbot at some NPCs before? Like, it's pretty solid. Okay, I'm gonna do times 0.1. So basically, what this will do is be 10% of the total frame, and now we got that title there. I'm gonna go ahead and call this like yeah, 15% is good. Actually, I should line up this thing. So let me do that. Offset. Can I do like -10, -20? Where is it going? Going not in the direction I would like. Correct. Like it could be like a soft aim assist, you know? Is this going upwards as well? I can't tell. Okay, this is a little bit more complicated in terms of the offset. Also, if I set this to -10, does this still line up? Okay, no, it doesn't. So I need to... the offset in terms of height is fine. That won't change, but we need to do it based on the forward and up, I think. Forward, angle forward, get forward. Okay, yeah. So we'll call this local angle equals self get angles plus ang forward, or no, ang right times -10. Okay, oh, yeah. Get my tabbing situation here sorted. Okay, let's try moving it. Okay, there we go. So since we're doing the right of the angle, whatchamacallit, it'll position correctly based on the rotation of the printer. However, if you're just adding a vector, it won't be relative to the current angle, so you have to basically use the right. So there we go. We got the 15 there. We can reduce the width here now to get that kind of perfect. Okay, that is looking good. And then we'll use the forward as well. Forward times, I don't know, -20. A little too much. Maybe also 15? Wow, that was almost perfect. There we go. And then I'm actually going to increase this height just a tiny bit. And reduce this offset here. It's almost like kind of lined up there. Okay, no. It does need to be 12. For some reason, it just looks like it's kind of floating though. Okay, maybe we need somewhere between this. Or actually 11 like 0.1 maybe. That could be potentially good. Okay, increase the size a bit more. Move to 450. Nope. 500. Is this actually increasing? And where am I blind? Hello? 700? 1200. What's happening here? This is increasing, but this isn't. Oh, thank you, JK Scooby. I'm actually having some problems right now. Okay, maybe if I increase this to like 14. Hello? I don't understand. why this isn't. Oh, I'm using frame W. I feel stupid. There we go. So okay, right now, basically what's gonna happen is, yeah, I know that was an oof. This live stream is just me basically developing the add-on first, and then I'm going through all these problems you see like this. And so if I was to record the video, um, just trying to explain what I'm doing as I go along, um, on the actual tutorial video itself, this wouldn't be that great because I have a lot of problems. So usually what I do is I'll code this add-on or whatever add-on beforehand, and then that way I'm already familiar with the process, and then I'll record the video. But I thought to kind of, um, help out my channel a little bit so I have a little bit more content to provide, I'll go ahead and live stream that process. So if anyone wants to go ahead and get ahead on this tutorial, they can watch the live stream. Then after this live stream, I'm going to basically break down this process, explain it a bit better, edit it, and it'll be all good. It won't have video. I'll basically remake this add-on with better explanation. So yeah. Okay, that's a little too big. Let me reduce the size here. Oh, also this height is too high. We can take that back down now. 350. Okay, it's having some lighting there on the Z. Okay, there we go. 40. 30. And then maybe a little less. Sorry, 25. Okay, almost there, almost there. Just a little bit of tweaking here. Okay, there we go. So now we get that UI there layered on top. Let's make this 20% actually. Show you how to make deconfig next? Oh, dude, I can't even make deconfig on my own. Like, I've been working on it for like 4 months now. Just, it's a really long process. Let me scoot this over just a tiny bit, some more. Maybe like 16. 16 might be too much, 15.5. And then we'll increase the width to account for that. 15, 314. Okay, that's looking good. All right, so now let's just go ahead and get like a name on there, just so we can know who the owner is. For now, I'm not gonna have like actual ownership set up yet. So we're just gonna do my name. So we'll say local owner. We'll replace this later. Is gonna be local player. We'll do owner name, and then the printer 32 frame width times 0.5, title height times 0.5, self.theme.title text, because we have that theme that we set up in the shared file. And then we're going to align this center on the X and align this center on the Y. So now you can see it. For some reason it's showing that, but that's definitely not my name anymore. But there it is. What if I do Nick? That still shows that. Okay. One thing though, that could be a little too big, so I'm gonna reduce the size. Like 4. Keep the other font there just in case. There we go. We got our beautiful printer. I'm actually not liking how it's kind of floating just so slightly. Like you can kind of see that. That really hurts my soul. So I'm gonna try to pull that down just a little bit more. The only problem is there's like a lip right here, so I don't know if I should just leave the lip. I'm sure it's fine. Oh, it's like fighting. Also, whenever I click, it flashes red. There's that code here. Is pressed. Okay, I wonder how. Pressed. Like, I wonder if this is called constantly. Pressed is called only once. Okay, so it's not being drawn constantly. Pull it through the lip thingy? What do you mean? Like, should I just move it up? It will move it up. 300. 305. 304. Yeah, actually, yeah, that does look a bit better. Let's try that. That's perfect. 11. Okay, 10.9. Oh, very cool. I'm actually kind of already liking how this looks. Do you mind if I ask a question about scripting if it's not related to what you currently are working on? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. How hard is it to make printers like on Gmod Store, for example, one print? I have 2 monitors actually. Let me check on that for you. One print. Where am I at? I'm on this one. Also ignore this. Having some problems, man. Gmod is being weird. Oh, wrong thing, wrong thing. Whoops. What is it called? One print. Boss Studios. What's up, brother? Welcome in. One print. Or let's just write print. You get a link. Thank you, Walrus. Go to site. One print. Oh, this is made by Timmy, isn't it? This right here, honestly, wow. There's a lot here. Okay, hold on. Upgrade your printers. Okay, a lot of this stuff is interesting. Credits. This is actually a really nice add-on. Wow. I don't know what I'm gonna do part 2 of the inventory. I don't know. I'm really not sure. Okay, so I'm actually gonna cover temperature and condition. The main thing with the model, I feel like that's gonna be pretty difficult, so you want to have a good modeler here. But I don't know. Hold on, let me reread your question. How hard is it? It's not hard, but it will take a lot of time. It's that's the only thing. It's not something that you can do in one sitting for sure. But for the most part, it shouldn't be too difficult. It just depends on your skill level for the most part and how well acquainted you are with these libraries and stuff. But once, like I said, once we get like the general position, oh god, this just makes my printer look awful. But it shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, if you want to add in like upgrades and stuff, like that would be on the model, and all you have to do is like change the body group whenever an upgrade is gliding. With the menu here, it's just like making any other menu with different pages, different buttons. Uh, but yeah, this is really nice. Timmy is a really good developer. What's model? Oh, so you want the new updates? That's a little bit complicated because there's not really a way to avoid that if you have the same add-on structure in regards to extracting the add-on. So if you extract it, odds are you'll probably just have to not get the new updates, but it should be pretty easy to add them in. Okay, well, I'm going to take this off the screen because it kind of puts my printer to shame. So let's just go ahead and I don't know. Let's get some information going. Okay, actually, I'm going to step away from this now that we got this. Let's go ahead and do some server side because I find that to be the most fun. Okay, so let's say activate printing. Okay, so there's a couple of ways we could do this. We could use a think hook, or not think hook, think method, which gets called every single tick. And we can store timestamps of whenever the printing happens. But actually in Gmod, there's a built-in timer library. So I'm just going to use the timer library because it's pretty simple. You can stop, start timers, yada, yada, yada. Set repetitions, how many times they repeat. So I'm just going to do timer.create. And then I think we need to get the unique ID. Unique ID. Int ID, something ID. I usually just do toString, but I'm going to try to do this correct. Entity, ID. map creation, get creation ID. Okay, we'll just two-string it. I want to get into all those Sony scripts. So plan. Oh, are you saying in terms of like making scripts for production? Um, it'll definitely take a while to get up to that level, but I mean, like, even if programming is something that you want to do in your life, I think just getting started, regardless of what competition is like right now, it'd be pretty good just to do, because like everything that you learn in glua can be applied, in other languages. So I would recommend actually getting into it regardless. Um, but there's definitely like ways you can monetize this skill set without having to be at that level of, like, for example, like, let's say zero, because I'm not at zero's level, I wouldn't say, in terms of art. um so like you can still do private jobs, which could be beneficial for you. You could start your own community. Like there's definitely ways to make money. Rotator, what's up, dude? Really making a printer? About to make that printing function. Let me do that. I'm getting a little distracted here, but I'm just going to do two-string self. The reason for this is because I'm pretty sure that has the ID in itself. And this will create a unique timer. Because like if you are on server side and you create a timer called like print, okay? So you do timer.create print, and then you do the repetitions. It's really important because if you have one printer that starts printing, but they just have the same identifier on the activate printer function, it's going to overwrite the other timer that may have the same thing or the same name. So it has to be unique. How have I been? I've been pretty good, man. Just chilling. I passed the first part of my exam. Got one more part to do, so I'm doing well. Pretty happy about that. Feels good. How have you been? Is isolate more from add-ons. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that is a little bit complicated. Um, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure what the best advice is for that. Okay. Deprinting. We'll call this dprint underscore print. Okay. And then let's go ahead and make some variables on the entities themselves. That way, whenever we go to use this as a base, we can create more entities and we can give them some variation by updating this entity table. I just feel like the timer library is a bit more simple. I mean, the think method would be fine, but I don't know. I just like the fact that like stopping, starting timers is already done, so I don't want to reinvent the wheel. Ent dot print speed, and or we'll say print time, and then in general for testing purposes we'll say every 5 seconds. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll take this self.print time ent index. Yes, that is what I was looking for. That was not ID index. Get ent index, ent index. Thank you, appreciate it. So yeah, we can just do that instead. But I'm pretty sure that includes the ent index in it. In the toString. Actually, just to confirm that so I know I'm not breaking things or giving you wrong advice. Ent index, toString self. Okay, we can compare here just by creating another entity. Oh, unexpected symbol line 23. Oh, I didn't finish this. Let me do that real quick. Hello? Okay, yeah, 160, 160. Yeah, it's in there in a way. So actually toString will work as an alternative, but ent index is better. Do I know how to optimize the DarkRP game mode? You asked a question about that, and I think I skipped over it. And unfortunately I can't scroll up. In terms of optimizing DarkRP game mode, yeah. It just you have to look at certain bits of whatever's being done and try to find a better way to do it. For example, like one thing that I optimized today with my weapon shelves was like I'm looping over every single entity to find the weapon shelves, but a better approach would be to have a global table, and then populate that table on entity created, on entity removed with the weapon shelves. Like check to see if the entity is a weapon shelf, then slap it in that table, and then you have a isolated selection of all those shelves whenever you need them. Yeah. Okay. There we go. We got that. Okay. function int, and we're just going to say do print, and this is what's going to happen whenever the printer executes. We'll say self do print, and basically what I'm doing here is I'm checking to see if the entity is actually valid, because whenever this timer does go down, there's a chance that the printer doesn't exist. I'm only missing 2 of my add-ons. Which ones do you not have? Do print. Also, thank you for purchasing a lot of my add-ons. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're actually going to set up some values here. I'm gonna add in some networking. Actually, hold on. We could use like network vars, but I'm just gonna do the manual networking dprint update value, and I'm gonna make a little thing for this function int set net value, we'll call that, and then the value, and then we'll say int dot print data. We'll call this a table. We'll make that shared. We'll say self dot, we'll just call it print data, and this is not how this works. Identifier value, and then we'll pass in the identifier is equal to the value. Then we'll do net dot start, and then we're going to say 4 KVM pairs net. So we actually got to add in these net strings that I stored in the table here, because this does nothing. So I'm going to loop over this list here and just call util.add network string on it. You know, I should do that rework. I do have the model for it somewhere. I was going to rewrite that. I think a good idea. Oh, dude, if you think deconfig is sick, hold on. I got to show you guys something pretty cool. I think it's identifier. I don't have my glasses. Hold on. Can't see. I can't read. Hold on. A little dirty. Hey, guys. Identifier. Okay, to solve this, identity. There we go. That works. Okay. So we're gonna call net.start, and then we're gonna write the identifier or identity, and then we're going to okay, let's say local callbacks equals this, and then we'll say string equals function, or no. How can I do this? I'm trying to make it. This is kind of complicated, a little bit extra. But what I was going to do was make it so if it's string, it'll do net.write string. No, this is so extra. I'm literally writing a networking library. Okay. We're just going to set money. We'll keep this simple. I'm making this a little bit too complex. Actually, deconfig 2 is pretty solid. I want to show that to you guys. One moment while I pop up some code and clean up some things so everything is solid. I killed myself. Whoops. Okay. The add-on is up. Let me just hide some things real quick, because there's some features on here that I don't want to expose yet, because it's kind of a big deal. Working on this add-on for like 4 months now. No intermission? Yeah, sorry, pal. I killed myself once more. Whoopsie. Okay, yeah, so it does work. Let me get that open real quick. Here you go. Boom. Alright, so deconfig 2. Bam. Alright, this feature is a little bit hidden. There's nothing on it. Also ignore this ad. Let's not talk about that. That's supposed to be useful. Let's go to useful one open. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can back up and load deconfig inside the data tab. Alright, so this is what we got. We got some better looking fonts and everything. Actually, everything updates or the font size actually scales correctly based on resolution, so it should look the same on all resolutions. I developed this on 2K, and it looks good on 1080p. Oh yeah, there's some good sounds in it. You got the little buttons. Also, you can scroll on this without having to move your mouse. You got your shipments here. Also, whenever anything updates, it kind of does like this nice little animation thing here. Everything can be manually inputted, and you also got like the sections here where you can you know, update things. So like if you just want the class name but you want to change the model, you can do that just like that. There's also a search feature. So like let's say you want to change the price. You just click on that and then boom, now you're at the price. Oh, you don't hear my game. You sure? Is there no sound? Let me check on that. Where is it at? Oh. The sound's been muted this whole time? That's so sad. Oh, there you go. Here's some sound effects going. This whole stream has been silent this whole time. That's so sad. Also, my dog is throwing a fit on the bed right now, so he might start barking. Anyway, so you got all this stuff here. Something that's new to it is editing door groups, so you can do that now. It's pretty simple. It's just before you'd have to hard code them in, but now you can do that. Also, it reads all the hard coded jobs. That's why you can't delete these, but you can reset them since they're hard coded. Also, some things are locked, like you can't change the variable because that would break a lot of things. So there's a locking feature. Also, one thing that's really cool is like if you go to save something, it'll tell you exactly what's wrong. In this regard, if something has like a specific thing that's wrong, like for example, like a command, you'll get an error usually that'll say, "Hey, this command is like currently taken by another job." It'll print out that error for you there. Also, same with the team vars. Actually, I can probably show that as an example here. So like if I try to create a new job, team_test below citizen, and then I would use the same command as citizen, I'm pretty sure it would error. Yeah, the command citizen required, job citizen already used that. Command, when will this be out? I don't really know. There's a lot I still need to do. I need to finish the statistics, logs. This hidden feature is like 50% done, but it's literally going to take me probably like a week to iron that out. We got the DarkRP settings. This is like greatly improved with the search feature because there's so much information. And I also went in and manually typed in everything that what this variable does. Because before it would just be a variable and it wouldn't tell you exactly what it is. But now you can actually see that and you can search based on that. So like if I want to change, like for example, the hit price, you can also do that. Also added in built-in tabbing, so you can just hold down tab and go through everything. You can also do control tab. And you can also just hit enter to go ahead and save, so you don't even need to go up there. There's different themes, so if you want to make it look like the old one, get the OG here, dark gold. This won't be a text entry, this will eventually be a drop down little thing here. And it'll be a bit better. If there's gonna be D weapons too, I'm not really sure. Because there's not really a lot I can add to D weapons, but there was a lot that I could expand on here. Also, we have a new backup system, so you can create backups. And you can just go like that. Boom, you got a new backup. This is a work in progress. It's not entirely done yet. Also, you can import your old data, and then you can restore that and get your old data into the editor. This is, like I said, work in progress. It's not done. I'm going to have it so you can view all the stuff here. And yeah, it's going to be kind of hot. Deconfig too. I'm not really sure, to be honest, in regards to all my feature add-ons. I do want to make a F4 menu that I'm working on. Is it actually the F4 menu? F4? Oh, it's not up right now. It'll be a bit. Yeah, I'm making an F4 menu with that style. Okay, back into the actual thing that I was doing because I got distracted. Okay, so we're gonna write a uint, and the value will be just 32. We're just gonna set aside 32 bits for that. And the reason why we're using uint instead of just int is because unassigned integers don't have any negative values, so you can double the amount of I guess size of what you can send over. So you don't need to account for negative numbers anymore. And then we're gonna broadcast this. Okay. So let's go down here. I'll put the networking stuff at the bottom. That doesn't really need to be changed as much, I don't think. Okay. Oh, we're gonna need to write the printer as well. That's another thing, because once we have this number, right, this is just getting sent out, but it doesn't know which printer it belongs to. So if you're going to store something on an entity, you're gonna have to specify which entity you are storing this on. So we're gonna write entity, and this is gonna be self in that case, which is going to be the printer that we're currently working. Also, better television. Thank you guys, and thank you for all the compliments on the UI. I appreciate that. But I don't know if deconfig should include new weapons, because like I feel like that would make new weapons add-on itself obsolete. Obsolete? Yeah. Anyways, local printer equals net.read entity. Walrus, I'll check my TMs in a moment. Then we get that number, which is going to be the money. Net.read UN. And the reason why I'm using such a big number is because I don't know how much money is actually going to be stored in the printer, so I'm going to support the maximum amount possible. But how was my Thanksgiving? My Thanksgiving was pretty okay. We were supposed to go visit family, but with like COVID and stuff, it was a little risky. So we didn't end up doing that. We're gonna go back east. Would have been kind of nice. But you know, just gotta stay safe. But we did have ham though. I really like ham. I'm not a big turkey guy. How was your Thanksgiving, brother? Okay. And then basically we just need to do this. We don't need identity. This should just be dot money now. And then let's copy that. Sorry, I'm going a little slow here. I'm just a little distracted and having a hard time focusing. My brain is like all over the place, but it's fine. Everything's good. Okay. So we got the set money here. Basically what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do self set money, and then we need a method for getting money. So let's take this here. We'll go into our shared and we'll say function int get money. And then we're going to return this. And then let's initialize some variables here. So money will be 0, temp will be I don't know, 60 degrees Celsius. What else? What else does our thing need? Do we want upgrades? Speed. We'll say speed equals 0. Fans equals 0. We'll have it so you can upgrade it with the speed, upgrade the fans. It is currently 7:07 p.m. I'm on that West Coast time zone. Storage. Like storage in terms of how much money it can fit. Okay, I guess we can do storage. Okay. These numbers will basically just represent upgrades, and we'll scale the storage based on that number, based on the fans, yada yada yada. When you took it, when it's going. You got caught on fire? How did that happen? Are you okay? Did you get like any bad burns? That sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. How much money it prints per cycle? That'll be based on speed. Actually, I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm just gonna leave it with this, and then have that be based on the tiers, or what type of printer it is. Okay, so get money, return self.money, yada yada yada. Okay, save that. Let's go ahead and get some UI going. I'm gonna hop on here and this is what I was actually wanting to copy. I really liked how this looked. And it's also made by a guy named Dan. These are unsupported, so Dan the man, silver printer. Okay. These are simple. Awful support. Should I just remake these? You guys cool with that if I just remake this? I'm gonna remake these. That's what I'm going for. Okay, instead of fans, let's just say fan. And we'll set this to false. What else is on there? Gotta recharge the battery, withdrawal, purchase a cooler. Okay, so we need some form of battery. Battery equals 100. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna make this. That's what I'm gonna kind of go for. Our own little version of it. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Okay, so let's get some. Oh, we need a color thing here too. So let's go and say like red. Okay, so to do that, let's go ahead and we'll say int setup printer, and we'll say self set color, and we're gonna do self dot print data dot color. Let's just try that, and then we'll call that after initialize. I'm just separating these a bit so I can. There we go. We got the red printer, looking good. Simple. How's you steal ownership of it? Gotcha. Oh, that's a little too bright. I'm gonna lower that down. Maybe like 100. Oh, or not. Hello? 100. That's so dark. Okay, never mind. Keeping it bright. Okay, that's good. We'll call this like a Ruby printer or something. We need a title. Okay. Function and get title. We'll just return self.printData.title and get This thing is going to be so complicated. Not complicated, there's going to be a lot to this. This is going to take forever. But it's okay. Everything's fine. Get temp. We'll say has fan. We'll keep it simple actually. We'll just say get fan and return temp fan. Okay, this is what I'm going to use for now. Get money, get title. Rest in peace, Diego Maradona. Who's that? That's someone close to you that you lost? You're stupid and tried to throw the gas can in the fire, and it went in the fire, but came flying through the other side. Gotcha, gotcha. So like, you're all good, right? Like you're not hurt. You're chilling. Because that does sound pretty dangerous. Will you make it so they explode when they're in water? Sure, yeah. You can actually do that real quick. Do that. I think there's like a get water level. Water level. Okay. So think I could use the timer. I guess timer.create. I'm gonna use both timer.create and think. Don't judge me. Equals self.next think for cur time +1. If cur time is greater than self.next think, then end self.next think time +1. Okay, so basically it's just a simple timer. What's happening here is I'm establishing this variable. If this variable exists, then it's going to basically just remain the same value that it is. Otherwise, it's going to be equal to current time +1. So it's going to take the current time and add 1 second to it. So if time, which is constantly counting up, is greater than that timestamp that had the 1 second added to it, meaning 1 second has passed, then we'll execute our code and we'll update the next think thing. So it'll run again 1 second later. Also, pardon my dog. I'm sorry for his barking. He's a little problem. That's Charlie, by the way. If you guys remember him. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna say local water level is equal to self water level if water level, and we need completely submerged, slightly submerged. Let's just do is greater than 0. So if it touches any water, then for now we'll say self explode. So we'll add in a method for exploding. But for now, what it's going to do is just remove itself. Charlie Cam. Oh yeah, I don't have my second monitor. Not my second monitor. My second camera anymore. I lent that to a friend because he needed one for school. Int on remove. We'll do timer dot destroy, and we'll say self index. We'll destroy that timer that we created previously. Okay. There we go. And just to test that real quick, let's go ahead and bring this over to the water. And we're chilling. I think it got blown up. And let's check for any errors. There's no errors. We'll just say 4 kV. Yeah, 4 kV pairs. Kaboom. Okay, so hello? Did I do something wrong? Hello? Explode. Print. Yeet. Oh, what? They're just not drawing. Also, I noticed a problem with that. Self.water level is greater than... Okay, hold on. Let's just print this. Water level. We'll also do print thinking. Okay, water level is 0. That can't be right. Is this water just like broken? Oh, this water doesn't actually work. That's a bug of the map. That's an L. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume it works. That's a problem there with the map. It's fine. Whoopsie. Okay. I did notice a problem though. Was with the actual angle of the thing. As you can see, the rotation is a little bit messed up, and that's kind of going to fix. So what we can do to fix this, I'm pretty sure we can use Rotator on axis. Okay, so we'll say... What are you doing, bro? I'm at my feet. Rotate around axis. Let me close the door real quick. The vector, what is the vector? Axis to rotate. Does this return a vector? Okay. So we'll say ang forward, or no, ang right maybe. And then we'll do a rotation of 90. Work. Attempt to index local angles a nil value. What did I do wrong? Oh, wait. What does that return? Rotator on axis. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't return anything, it just does it. Okay, so maybe not right. Maybe try up. Oh, okay. We're good. I just need to fix the positioning of this. What if I do... Yeah. Thing's fine. Forward. If I just remove that. Okay, no, that's not what we want. That's a little bit complicated now. If I reduce this, what happens? Okay, it goes up. Times -10. 15? 15.5. 7. Honestly, I don't really know like the best way to approach this. There's probably a better way to do this. But this works, so this is how I do it. Okay, there we go. So I think we're chilling on... Oh. Alright, cool. What if I remove this offset? Then where are we at? It's on the bottom there. But I think it remains in the same spot. Okay, yeah, so we gotta add the ang up now. So yeah, doing that offset was the wrong thing. Times 10. Times 11. Oh, okay, 10.9. Is it the same thing? I think we're good now. All the angles work. Okay. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. See, this is why I didn't want to really dive into that tutorial, because it would just be me recording myself doing this. This off a little bit. Okay, whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. Actually, no, that pisses me off. Gotta move it over. Forward is what I'm looking for now. Maybe 15? Okay. Seems right now. I think the width is just the problem, to be honest. Oh wow, is this a perfect square? Okay. The fine tuning. Let me open this up here. Copy image address. Let's hop into this browser here. Excuse me. Okay. Next thing I want to do is make the not the title. Or yeah, the title. Or printer, call this owner H, call this title H equals frame height times 0.2 as well. And then we want to scoot this down and actually replace this with self. We have that new method that we made, get title. You can see it says Ruby printer. Now we just need to scoot this down. So title Y is equal to, and we're going to take that owner H plus title H. That should just move it directly beneath it. Plus 5. We got that. Go ahead and just do owner H here. And then let's make some padding here. So local Y padding is going to be the frame height times 0.01. So it'd be like 1% padding. Plus padding, excuse me, hello. Plus Y padding. Move that down there. There we go. We got a little, as a title now. Do I have multiple monitors? Yes, sir. I have 2 monitors at the moment. Oh. Okay, so now that we got that going, that's pretty solid there. Next portion up is to get the little money thing going. So we got these little 2 panels here. Guess what I could do. That same setup as well. Okay. Oh god, I just really wish this was like a VGUI thing, because it's kind of like you have to manually position everything, and it's kind of a pain, to be honest. That's why it's taking a little bit longer than usual. Let's make a local left panel. Now that I think about it, this size should be pretty much the same for the most part throughout all of this. So what I can do is put everything here. And it actually doesn't need to be established here, and this will be really useful because now I can go ahead and use, like, for example, a table. Local left panel. We can say x equals we'll make a X padding here. Frame width, we'll do the same thing there. Frame width, or sorry, X padding. Yeah, that's fine. That's all we need. Y is going to be equal to title Y plus Y padding. Okay, and then the width of this left panel. Oh, sorry guys, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to smack that. Frame width times 0.5. Height will be frame height times 0.5. Okay, and then we'll come down here. Let me just save this real quick, make sure everything is still good, and it is. Is there any way, good way to draw VGUI in 3D? Yeah, there is. You can use Handsome Matt's library, but I was having some problems with it in regards to buttons, not like actually activating. So that's why I'm using this method. Also, this library here that Tom made does support VGUI. However, it said that it was bound to break, so I don't want to make something that has a chance to break. So I'm just going to stick with this, but it just takes a little bit more time. Tyler McVickers, brother, who is that? Post a picture in the Discord. I'm kind of concerned. Surface.drawRect. So now we can just do left panel .x, left panel .y. Okay, so now we got that there. Let's actually title height plus padding plus title. There we go. So we get that little left panel there. I don't know who that is. Got our left panel set up. Let's go ahead and reduce this by the X padding times 2. Okay, and then now we can set up a right panel. That's fine. Let's just do X padding plus frame width times 0.5. Really, what you doing, bro? The Y is fine. I think that could be good. Oh, and let's call this right panel. Hey, Tropic. What's up, brother? It's been a while since you came to my channel. It's been a while since I've streamed, so that's understandable. And then we can just replace this portion here with the right panel now. There we go. That's looking good, actually. Kind of like that. One thing I need to do though is add the X padding to all this stuff here. Minus X padding, maybe the name, and same with this. Oops, what you doing, bro? Okay, there we go. So now we got some decent padding there, I think. Or not. Oh wait, did I move over the panel? I did. This should be 0. There we go. So we got some padding there. On the side, some minor padding. This is looking somewhat decent at the moment. Okay. Let's try to make a some form of button. Local I don't know, withdrawal? Charlie, are you okay? Phone's stuck under my bed. I'm gonna go get this. I'll be right back. Just give me one moment, guys. One moment. Yeah, I don't see his bone. Sorry, Charlie. Up. Come Scoot in, my guy. Right. The boy. You. He's so handsome. I love this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a small break. You guys have any questions? Anything you want to talk about? For the moment, take it easy. Give Charlie some levens. You hear him? Thank you. Thank you. Cutie pie. Really fluffy right now. Yeah. Charlie wishes he could code, man. What other languages do I know? I know like basic JavaScript, uh, basic C Sharp, Python, obviously Lua, and I think that might be it, unless I'm forgetting any. Those are probably like the ones that I have the most experience with. Probably goes Lua, Python, C Sharp, and JavaScript. I took like a year class on JavaScript, but I don't really remember it, to be honest. I haven't really used it at all, so I haven't retained any of the information. I read the new devlog for Sandbox. I think so. It was just like basically all the forum posts he made and like put into a little blog. I think so. Mwah. Okay. So, I'm gonna see if I can get a button going here. Oh, we'll just call this. Excuse me, Charlie. Take money button. Okay, x equals Have I ever fixed stuff that were included in official Gary's Mod updates? Probably at some point. Oh, and his hair is everywhere. Okay, x is going to be x padding plus frame w times 0.5. So actually we can just do right panel dot x plus x padding, something like that. Y is equal to right panel dot y plus right panel dot height times 0.9 minus y padding. Really, what do you? Yeah, no, he is very shitty and loud. He's so loud, actually. You know, it definitely is the same breed for sure. I think I've seen your dog. Okay, and then the width will be equal to the right panel dot w minus x padding times 2. Height will be equal to right panel dot height times. Uh-oh. Sorry for Nightbot. My bad. Oh, God. Okay. Out of my face, bro. Loud is an understatement. Yeah. Love him, though. Okay. So I think we might have that button there. That's kind of hard to see. Let me get this, like... What is it? Okay, so... Oh, times 2. This should not be 0.2. There we go. And let's get the height a little bit bigger. 2. Bye, JK Scooby. Have a good one. Okay. Very good, very good. Probably wants kisses, gay? Yeah, a little. Okay. We still support him. Give him all the love. Take money. Okay, so this one will take this right here. And we'll do plus take money W times 0.5. Times 0.5. Oh yeah. Handling COVID okay. Haven't gotten it somehow. Um, full for that. Really boring. Really, really boring. Life is boring right now. I used to like going to like concerts and stuff, you know? But that hasn't been an option recently. Also now I'm just gonna be taking Charlie hairs out of my mouth this whole time now. Yes. That's right, Walrus. Welcome back, dude. Okay. Let me see if I can get the hover thing. If UI 3D 2D is hovering, we're gonna take all this here. Such a weird way to do things. Surface.set draw color. Self.theme.hover. We'll call this highlight. Then we'll go into here. Highlight. Try that. This work. Oh, look at that. Here we go. It's a little too bright for me. Take that down a notch. Yeah, he's really helpful actually. He's definitely helped like my my mental attitude for sure. Okay. I was gonna do something. Oh, I want to change the color of this printer. I'm just gonna set it to white because I actually don't like the red. I don't know, I just feel like it's hard to see things on. Oh yeah. So cool. Okay, so we got the take money button. Let's go ahead and get some information going on there. What do we got here? So we have the money. There's a title for that, so let's get that title there. Got Dottie. What's up, dude? It's money. Take X, Y, self.theme.title. What server am I working for? I don't work for any server at the moment. At least like all the time. Right now I'm just doing this to do it and to educate people on how it's done. That way people have a tutorial to follow. Oh, I don't want the take money. I want the right panel to show you all that. Oh, what did I do? Whoopsie. Move this up. Okay, and make this text align. Left. Yeah, I am making an R print ripoff. And to be fair, man, like this code isn't supported for anymore. He's not working on it. It came out in 2014. So yeah, I'm just kind of making a copy of it. Do I have plans for Christmas? I don't know. To be honest, probably gonna do something with my girlfriend. She's down. Probably hang out. Um, exchange presents with my mom and Xavier and my friend Justin, and probably about it. Take it easy. So Charlie likes to lick the wall sometimes. So if you guys see him do that, he's a little weird. Okay, so we got the money thing. Let's position that a bit more. So what we can do is add in the X padding. Maybe. Am I good at coding? I'd say so. I don't know. I feel like I'm decent at problem solving. Text line bottom? Or no, text line top. There we go. So we get that little title there. Okay. Next portion above it is the holding. So let's get the rate. Yeah, I've had no motivation recently as well. It was so hard. I've been wanting to do this video or like live stream since like Monday. Hard, man. Very hard. What is that? Rate. We'll just put a placeholder there for now. Oh, can I help you? Oh yeah, battery. That'll come last, I think. We need sound effects as well too. Okay, let's get this down. Local. This can be hard coded actually. So, or no. Plus 24. Let's try that. How does that look? Okay, very cool. Am I excited for Cyberpunk 2077? Actually, I haven't been following that game too much, so I don't really know too much about it, all other than that it's been delayed like 1,000 times. So there's that. But I know a lot of people are hyped for it. Apparently, like sent like death threats to the developer. That must really suck. Are you hyped for it? And if so, like why? And no one would know if this was well, a ripoff of R-Print, man. It's made by Dan. I mean, come on. See right there, Dan's main team. I made that, guys. I'm just kidding. The guy that developed for that TDRP server, which was a server I played on when I was much younger. That is it. Color. Get color. I want to replace this with title. Okay, so we got the rate, and then next is like the holding thing. So let's do that. And then we can actually make the holding thing work, which is kind of nice. Let's make 48. Elite Lupus DarkRP isn't good in my opinion. I don't like Elite Lupus. I've actually worked for him. He's kind of a wiener. I don't know. Yeah, actually no. Yeah, he's a dick. Like I was coding for him once, and there were some problems on his server, and I just wasn't experiencing like the issues that he was having on my like development server, which was a clean server. And I asked him to try to test out the server on a clean server, and he just wouldn't do it, and he wasn't really cooperating, and he wasn't helping me like diagnose the issue. He was like, "Oh, you should give me this like working this and that," and like true, but if something's breaking and he wants me to fix it, the best way to do that is to actually like help me, you know, help me fix it. But that wasn't the case. He kind of a wiener. Anyways, let's do DarkRP.format money, and we can do self get money. I think this will work. Colors plus right panel dot right. Well, it's kind of centered. Okay, he has it in the center. That's much. Yeah, kind of a wiener. What do you mean with the multiplayer aspect on it? On Cyberpunk? Okay, I think good. So we can actually see the money there now. So now that we got that, all we can do here is to make this work. Do print, self set money, self get money plus. Oh, I think someone said put the print rate. That was. You're right. That was something we definitely need to do. Rate is equal to, I don't know, let's say 20. Self.rate. Yeah. Okay. Will this work? Print time is set to what? Print time is set to 5 seconds. Let me make sure that this thing is actually running. Set money. Do print. Sent broadcast. Update value. Oh. How is this not airing? Net.start. Do I even have the net.receive? So Charlie, it's getting hot with you. I gotta put him down. I mean, down on the floor. I see the end game. That's what's cool. It looks like Tim's old one. Yeah, that is right, Dirk. I'm actually copying it right now just for you know, educational purposes. Also, Evan, what's up, brother? I'm gonna put you down, Charlie. Love you. Oh, now I'm covering dog hair. Yeah, Charlie's getting down, bro. Okay. Set money, activate printing. Oh, I never called activate printing. That could definitely be the issue here. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, 4, 5. Come on, let's see some money go up. And there's an error. Attempt to perform arithmetic on field rate a nil value. This should be print data dot rate. How have I been lately? I'm pretty good. Like I said, I just passed part 1 of this like certification. It's IT certification that I'm getting. I'm halfway done with it. And this is broadcasting. Sent broadcast. Hello? What did I do wrong on the client? Printer, print data, dot money equals, oh, money. Whoopsie. Yes, I'm pretty happy about that. Going good. There we go. Money amount is going up. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so I think this part right here, this was like kind of long. This was an hour in itself. So I think like this is the portion that'll get to you in the tutorial and cut this off and call this part 1. Part 2 will be the battery, maybe part 3, or part 2 and 3 will be the battery and the temperature. But we'll just keep going from there. Next portion is to add in support for the take money. Yeah, dude, it has been a hot minute. How have you been? Everything good? Let's do dprint, take money. Yeah, that's actually already a thing. So if I change the color of the printer right now, oh, where are we at? The like, what is that? Yellow, cyan. There you go. Now it takes the color. We're already there, brother. So yeah, basically what we'll do is we'll make a script to create the different printer rarity types. Hey, Army. Yo, dude, you remember this printer? I'm making it for a tutorial right now. Okay, so what we need to do is add in support for the take money. Okay. I don't know how this is detected actually is pressed. Like that makes no sense to me. Oh. Okay, so you gotta check if it's hovering first and then is pressed. Oh, you're majoring in computer science. That's awesome, dude. Also, hi, Fawn. How's it going, brother? I'm trying to, after I get the certification, I'm gonna go to college for software development. Okay, let's get that going. Is hovering. And then what we'll do is we'll say if UI 3D 2D, what was it? Is pressed. Then we'll just do print, or no, and dot start, take money, and dot write entity self, and dot send to server. Remember, guys, don't send the money that you're gonna take. Just send the entity and then pull the money amount from the server. And dot receive, take money function, y and local printer equals dot read entity, and then there's some security checks that you want to perform here, which is a distance check. So you want to make sure that the player is within the distance of the printer. Also check to actually see if the printer is valid, because for some reason, due to latency, the printer could not be invalid, or someone could just be trying to send a wrong entity and cause errors on the server. These printers right here is a reference, and then this is what I have so far. These are printers on Gmod Store, and I'm just going to go ahead and remake them. I mean, they're pretty dated. They're from 2014, last updated 2016, so I don't think he'll mind. And they're unsupported, so I think it'll be fine. Anyways, it's just the design that I'm copying. So if the printer isn't valid, then we're going to return end. And then also we want to precache our distances. Interact distance, and we'll say like 200 squared. And then what we'll do is we'll say if POI get pos dis square root enter pos is greater than interact dist, then return end. Also, we're going to add in a check to make sure if printer get class is not equal to the printer, I think that's what it is, then we're going to return end. Raphael, take care, bro. I appreciate you stopping by and chatting. And yeah, dude, I'll upload that tutorial as soon as I can. That's awesome, Evan. I appreciate that. That's really nice to hear. What when do you start, or have you already started? How does that work? What's your I don't know. What's your plan? Okay. Like I said, just pulling out Charlie Harris. Okay, we need to call printer take money, and then we'll pass in POI, and then we'll create a method here. Take money, and then the POI, and then we'll say self.print. Okay. Total equals self.print data, or no, we'll do self get money. Then we'll do self set money 0. Then we'll do POI add money, and we'll add the total. I haven't started anything yet. So most likely. Gotcha, dude. That's really exciting. Wow, freshman in college. Time really does go by. Proud of you. Okay. So now that we got that, if I just go ahead and call take money. Oh yeah. Let me remove that red thing right here. Okay. So I got 85 bucks. 25, 45. I'm taking the money, spamming it. Oh wait. Actually, now that I think about it, this is actually spamming net messages every time I press that. So what we can do to stop the client from doing that real quick is just say and self get money is greater than 0, just to add some kind of like prediction. That way it doesn't get spammed. And so I'm spamming it right now. You can only see that it doesn't actually do it that much. Okay, we're good there. All right, so we have the portion of where it's printing, and we have a basic money printer. Isn't that amazing? Woohoo! All right, so I'm just gonna actually end the stream and slap this on Gmod Store. Just kidding. Next portion. Okay, battery or temperature? Which one? Somebody say. Battery, temperature, or fan? Hmm. Which one should we? Temperature? Okay. So, to do that, we're going to have to go ahead and actually let me separate these functions real quick because it's going to get a bit messy. Function int draw main panels. Okay. That there. We don't need this. All this here. Door VC. Dorvik? Remind me. Is that how you pronounce it correctly? Hello. Welcome. Okay, so we got that. We're chilling. That still works. All right, next portion. Go ahead and call self draw temp panels. Okay, I guess this we can include the fan. Sorry about Charlie. It does sound like there's definitely something going on downstairs that he needs everyone to know about. Okay, so it's just gonna layer everything on top of it twice. All right. So local temp frame. We're gonna make this a table as well. We'll say width is equal to what is the width up here? Frame width. Height is equal to probably like 100. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad I can do that. I was a little worried. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of all of this. Yeah. All of that. Okay. Do this. Dot W. Okay, so we get that. There's the height of our panel. Now what we need to do is get the positioning right. So we have to do all of this all over again. Do we need this? Okay, maybe not. We need that. And then maybe you're right by 90 degrees. That could be it, maybe. Just to adjust this, let's just go by like 20. Oh, there it is. Okay, so not right. Forward. Alrighty. There we go. We're starting to get there a little bit, right? There it's still correct. Okay. Sick. Okay. Okay, to fix the positioning. What does this do to it? Okay, now this. Now like the forward, basically. I think that's actually like kind of perfect. What does this do? If I reduce this to 12, I think that just scooted it over. Moves it down. Is that solid? I think that might be solid for the most part. Okay, cool. So let's try like 40 on this. What 3D 2D library am I using? Using Tom Bat's UI 3D. And actually I will give you a link if I gotta sign into chat. Never mind. You can see the link right there. Tombat /UI 3D 2D. That's what I'm using. Okay, let's try 40. I just want to cover up like this portion like he has. So we'll do that. And now that I think about it, I gotta move this down a bit more actually. So what did we change to move it down? I think it was this 14. That moves it right, but that actually still kind of works. 13.9. 5, 6. Am I going in the right direction? I can't tell. Oh, okay, no. So I want to increase it. 14.2. Hey, that's kind of good. All right. So forward, right/left, up. What is up again? Up is forward. And then right is probably up/down. So we rotated it. So now I just need to scoot it down with the right. For about 9.9. Where does that take us? Oh, okay, cool. Where we want to be. I'm gonna go ahead and change this to a different color, just for the moment, so I can see it a bit better. We'll just change this to color, or what is it, title text? Oh shit, lowercase. And I broke it. Let's resave this file. Okay, very cool, very cool. Now we need to reduce the size. So let's try like 0.8. This should be independent actually. 200. 250. No. 20. 15. Okay, and I need to move it up a little bit, so cool. 45. Okay, I think that's good. I actually think that's really good. Only thing we need to change is up a bit. Try maybe like 17. Let me change this to 18. Does that take it? Okay, we want the opposite direction, so 16. Okay. There we go. Got that. Okay, real simple. So what we need is draw.simple text. Temp, frame.w25. Let me check my phone real quick. Do you like the color 1A, 1A, 1B? What do you mean by that? Like, oh, in terms of hex? Hexadecimal? I don't really know what that looks like, to be honest, because I don't use that at the moment. So we need the font. Printer. Okay. Color underscore white. Text align left. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm not familiar with that color. What did I break? Print 24 is not a... Oh. Let me actually fix this. I hate capital letters. I don't know why I would do such a thing. Printer 24. Printer 32. Printer underscore 20. Go. Okay, what are we looking at here? All right, cool. So what is this supposed to say? Temp? And the reason why I'm doing text align left is because we need to have this center with this, which is going to be a separate draw call. And to do that, I don't know. Surface.set font. I forgot to do that. Temp. No. Printer 24. Text W. Text height. It's equal to. Also, I think I'm just going to put this on my website. By the way, I forgot to mention this. I have a website that's being developed, and I'm going to put this on there for free to download. In the future, if you guys do want that and you don't want to watch the tutorial and you just want the add-on itself. Oh yeah, if only these messages are typed in Discord. Facts, dude. Equals surface dot get text size. I don't have the website, like the domain set up yet, or anything set up yet, so I can't really offer anything in that regard, unfortunately. All right, we go. We'll call this temp W. Right. Okay, and then get temp. We have a method for getting the temperature, so I guess 32 will be the idle temp. Okay, temp num w, temp num h is equal to surface get text size self get. Okay, and then we'll do another one here, and color for now, get green color. That. And then there's space, no space. You can concatenate C. Yeah, I'm gonna have to center these, but I don't know the best approach for this, so it's gonna look weird for a bit. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm assuming, is subtract by temp W. What do we get there? Times 0.5? No. I mean, that kind of works, but it's not centered. So then maybe plus temp W times 0.5. What do we got? 2.5. I'm just scrapping out numbers here. Have I ever looked at or made anything for the game Rust? Yeah, I did actually. I made something really simple, just a few console commands for like teleporting, I think. Maybe it was chat commands. I don't really remember, but yeah, it's been a hot minute. I did do that. Oops. There's 5. That takes us there. Takes us there. I don't think that's right for some reason. Just, I don't know. Like that looks centered, kind of. Like, and then the text would just need to be moved over, but I just don't know the math to line this up. Honestly. I guess that's right. I can't even tell. Let me draw a line in the center so I can see if it's actually lined up correctly. whoops. If anyone has advice on how to actually do this, let me know. Temp frame .w 0.5. I think it would be more fun / easier to do because it's all hot loaded instead of it being ran once and you start like Gmod. What do you mean? You don't have to restart in Gmod. Or are you saying like restart in terms of adding plugins like I restart in Gmod? Okay, that's our center line. I mean, that's just depending on how it's coded. Like if you use, for example, something like, you know, my tool here, deconfig, you can add in jobs on the fly, shipments, all that stuff, without having to restart. It just depends on what was being coded, how it was coded. You know? It just depends on the structure. Minus temp W. Okay, so that puts that in the center. Then we just need this in the center as well. And that's directly in the center, but the text itself isn't centered. Let's say hypothetically, I give you $500 right now. Would you let me get early access to the Pig? Sure. Yeah. But it's not in working condition. How did I design that? That's so good. I don't know, man. I just took what worked in the previous version and improved it. Legit bought that years ago. This one hasn't come out yet. This is the second version. My baby. The first version kind of looked like this though. Okay. So the total width would be this plus this. So we need a space in it. Let's just incorporate a space. Or actually, no, we'll incorporate the space into this. Okay, we're still centered. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, no, deconfig 1 is my add-on. You got banned for leaking my work. Gotcha. That's okay. We tried the core game engine yet? It used Lua, so I thought. No, I actually haven't heard of that. The only Lua engine I've used is whatchamacallit, Love 2D. Also, I'm feeling kind of silly right now. Plus, temp num w times 0.5 times 2.5. Let's try that. Okay, this is not centered, but let's not talk about it. I'm not going to spend too much time centering this. I just feel dumb right now. Is there a way to use C instead of Lua for this? I'm not really sure. I think you can make a module, and then you would be good to go, and I think that would work. But I'm not really sure, to be honest. Oh, people are switching from Unreal to it? Wow, that's actually really cool. What do you mean, not my stuff? You got banned for giving someone a script that you did not know was on Gmod store deconfig 1. Deconfig 1 is what I developed. So I don't know what you mean if it's like that's not my stuff. Like I made deconfig. Could we go right now? Deconfig. Right there, bro. Oh, unless I don't understand. Maybe there's just some miscommunication. Anyways, okay, so I don't know how this is there a button to actually turn this thing off? Recharge. So you need the cooler right away, or how does it turn off? You know what I'm saying? Or does the temperature just keep climbing? You guys know? I guess we could just make it so the temperature just keeps climbing. Timer.create. Self. Oh, gotcha. No worries. Yeah, but it blows up. So there's no way to cool it down unless you get a cooler. Dprint underscore. Let's just do this like every. Int dot temp increase time. We'll make this like, I don't know, every 3 seconds. Okay, so temp increase time. We'll take this. Left that there. And we're good. All right. Then we'll say handle temperature. Self handle temp. Okay. Then we're gonna say self set temp. Self get temp +1. Local new temp is equal to math.clamp. I don't think you turn these ones off. I think the temperature just keeps climbing until you get a cooler. Then they're good for the most part. The only thing that you need to handle is the battery. Oh, wait. The battery is what stops it. Okay. So let's add in another thing here. Fan power equals true. There's so many things. Okay. So we're gonna math.clamp self.print data.power and self.print data. You sure that's what happens? Okay, I'm just gonna make it so I guess I could just read it. That would solve most problems. It would probably tell me what happens. The searching is so slow on the site recently. Hello? You moved away from it for over a year. How has that been? What do you do now? Just rest? Temperature gauge, overheat. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna set it to the new temperature. local cure temp equals self get temp. So basically we're checking to say is if it has power, and self.print data dot actually we'll say we'll put local has cooler or get fan. Can't move away mode. Everything else play it too many memories. I feel that, dude. It's definitely hard to get away from. It's like so easy to code into. What is your opinion on E2? Do you like making stuff for it? I don't actually have an opinion on E2. I've never used it before. Okay, has fan, get fan. So I guess we can do local has power equals self get power. We'll make a thing for that. Okay. So if there's power, has power, and has cooler. Do I know what E2 is? Yeah, it's like some scripting language that someone made for like things that you can do in like in servers. It's interesting. Has power. If it has a cooler and it has power, then we're gonna say and cure temp -1. Yeah, so we'll reduce the temperature if it has a cooler. Or I guess we don't need to check if it has power for now in terms of that, because what we can do is go up here and we can just say if not has power. Oh no, we do need to check. Okay, wait, let's go back. So if it has power and it has a cooler, then we're going to reduce the temperature. Or
oh crap, my finder slipped to the donation button, sorry.
yo, line. Thank you for the donation. Sorry that it slipped, bro. I can refund it for you if you want. Appreciate it. E2 scripting, but built into Wire, pretty cog. You should learn it soon. Okay, might consider it. I think I use IMGUI for my weapon shelves if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it was poorly optimized, so I stopped using it, or I had to do some like crappy fixes to make it not awful. Oh, so we've been going at it for like 2 hours. Wow. All right. Yeah, thank you guys for the donations. I appreciate you. I just checked my phone. Haven't really looked at it in a moment. Is NXT up yet? No, not yet, unfortunately. Okay, so if it has power and has a cooler, we're going to reduce the temperature. If it has power and not has cooler, then we're going to say cure temp +1 or cure temp. Oh, I guess we could just check this. Or no. Actually, I'm going to add in 3 conditions here. This is so thick. So, or cure temp. If it has power or not has power, cure temp -2. That way, okay, so if it has a cooler, it's going to reduce by 1 while it's on. If it doesn't have a cooler, then it's going to increase by 1. If it's just turned off, then it's going to decrease by 2. The minimum will be 32, and the maximum will be 60. Yeah, I'm chilling here for, what do you call it, 2 hours. 32 min, we'll say 62. If new temp is greater than or equal to 62, then we're gonna say local. Let's get some Actually, now that I think about it, we're not going to have any speed increases. And the storage, I'm not going to have any upgrades, but this will be stored on the printer itself. Ent dot explode chance equals 4. 1 in 4 chance. Thank you, Walrus. Appreciate you. All right, bro. I'll try to wrap up the stream as fast as possible so you can get to bed. I don't want you staying up too late. You gotta not ruin your sleeping schedule. So we have an explode chance. Should explode is equal to math.random 1 through the explode chance, or self.explode chance is equal to 1 if should explode, then end. We're gonna return. We'll say self explode, just like that. Okay, cool. This is good. This is good. So basically, what's happening here? We have this variable here called explode chance. It's gonna basically create a random number between 1 and the explode chance. And so if this is 1, then this statement is gonna be true. If this is 2, it's gonna be false. So if the statement is true, then we're gonna explode, and then we're gonna return, and we're not gonna update the temperature. So 62 is the maximum. Well, technically 61 is, and then we just have to add in a method for setting the temperature. And then we can just go like this. Move that. Yoink. And then I think this will be temp. Here. Print set temp. There we go. Okay. Then client side, we're going to receive this. Set temp. Okay. Temp. Hello. Temp. Save. Okay. Will this work? Let's go ahead and try it. Check for any problems. Money went up, but the temperature didn't go up. Scores were baller. Yeah, they were. I actually learned some stuff from Code Blue. Do I code in anything but Gila or HTML? Yeah, I'm actually working on an app. I'll pull it up on my phone right now. Right here. One, I think. Hopefully nothing bad pops up. Coded in C# using Unity. It's like a little game, little simple game here. Can't show off too much, but kind of like little power-ups, power-up system. Gotta win. You gotta stay alive. It's some app that I'm developing with a couple of my buddies. We're using C# for that. I'm working on a Supreme bot using JavaScript. Working on a Best Buy bot, also using JavaScript. I've done a couple Discord bots using Python, and I will be making a massive Discord bot. I'm learning Vue.js for that. I'm going to try to make a bot as big as like some of like CarlBot, Meeseek's bot, stuff like that. Like I really want to make a competitive bot, get into that scene. Yeah. Also, we got an error. Network static got an L. What seems to be the problem? I think that was the timer just now running. Temp increase time. What was the temp increase time set to? 3. Handle temp. Doing temp. Let's go ahead and delete this. Got to save that one thing. Doing temp. Okay, let's paste the new temp. $33. $34. Why isn't this going up? Hello? Temp. Temp. Return. Temp. Data.temp equals that. All this. Set temp. New temp. 32. Set temp. Maybe we can get some information on the client here and what's happening. Broadcast, not the right entity. Kind of breaking my heart here. Hello. Okay, so the client's just not getting it. Set temp. Start rant entity broadcast. Set temp. You guys notice what I'm doing wrong here? Because I don't. Net.receive function printer net.read entity new temp is equal to that. Okay. Called set temp. But the client's not getting anything. Net.start. Print set temp. Oh, there was a T. Tempt. Whoops. Thank you. I appreciate you, Andrew. I've heard of that before, but I don't know what that is. OD. What does that use? There we go. Okay, so the temperature is going up. Pretty solid. Okay, and then next thing we can do is make the whatchamacallit color change. Oh, gotcha. Does that have GUI? Oh yeah, it is GUI itself. Well, like, could you make an iOS, an Android app with that? Like, does it support native features? So this is looking kind of sick. Okay. Hey, Josh. R. How's it going, bro? Really remaking these printers. I'm just waiting to see if it'll blow up. We'll find out, I guess. How have you been, bro? Doing pretty good. Wow, the latency on this seems to be pretty low. Okay, then it should just remove itself, I'm pretty sure, on the next time around. Or not. Hello? Oh wait, there's a small chance for it to explode. We gotta wait for that to happen. Thank you, B2 Battle Droid. I'm actually copying a Gmod store add-on. Just, making it on my own. Okay, let's go ahead and get some debugging going to see what's happening here. Could explode. Oh, I think it happened. Okay, cool. So that's working. We'll just have some feedback in terms of the colors changing. And to get that, I'm actually going to copy the lockpicking thing from DarkRP. Please help. I'm trying to make an if statement where some time goes by. You can use the timer library, which I'm using for the printers here. You can use timer.create, and then this is like the delay, and then how many repetitions, and then the callback. And then inside this callback here, you could change the variable of the text, or you can use something like think, where you do using cur time. And but the best move is to use Discord. Ask in the help section. Ready? Yeah, those are your two options for the most part. And if you don't want your eyes to be blind, here's a plugin that I use. Oh, okay. I am pretty blind, so this could be helpful. So I'm gonna go refill my water bottle. I will be right back. All right. I am back. Little blanket's a little chilly. Um, Dark Reader. I will check that out. Oh, is that a Google Chrome plugin? I think I might have that. Let me check. I sworn I had that. Actually, I will look at it later. Okay. Well, the temperature portion is working pretty good. I could just keep going, man. We're 2 hours in, or I could take a break. I don't know. Okay, what I'm gonna do is get that. One sec. Oh, I just realized I'm on the intermission screen. That's fine. I was actually gonna swap to that. I just need to open up some DarkRP code real quick, and I just want to take a look at the lockpick. Get that opened, and then we'll be good. Okay, here we go. We're back. So there's like a thing that has the color that changes over time. Corner radius, color. Okay, this was the thing. All right, so let's go here. Okay. So time. Status. We want the status to be self get temp divided by 62. Wait, I copied the wrong thing. And I just realized we don't need all this extra stuff. We just need the status. Goodbye. Goodbye. And here we are. This is not really that useful because it recreates the color of every frame, but it's fine. Nobody needs to know. Okay. There. Right there. Oh, we need the inverse of this actually. So let's just print status just to see what we're getting. Okay, so do the inverse of this. So we get the opposite. So we want the number to go down. We'll do 62 minus self get temp. Oh, wait. What am I thinking here? Divided by. So if you, okay, let's just think if this was 100 and then this was 50, that would be 50 over 50 over 60. Hold on. I'm just going to write some random numbers. My brain can't process this. Okay, so it's getting pretty red. That's good. Okay, now it's pretty green. 32. What do we get? Is this working? I think it's good. I'm gonna actually lower the time so it climbs faster so we can have to sit through all this. Or not. Oh wait, let me recreate it. Oh yeah. There we go, we're chilling. Do you have to buy deconfig 2 or will it be an upgrade? Unfortunately, you'll have to buy deconfig 2. But I will give a discount to people that already own deconfig, probably for like 50% off. The reason for that is because there's gonna be a new feature in it that is going to be kind of massive that I haven't been showing anybody, and that's why I think it'll be worth the $10 price difference to upgrade, basically. Okay. So that's good. One thing that we can do to optimize this a little bit, since this color is being recreated every frame, we can do some stuff. No, I did not. I did not, Wallers. Full temp. Okay, so local status color is equal to it's kind of, I'm trying to keep it as hidden as possible. Okay, so if full temp is not equal to self get temp, then full temp equals self get temp. So basically the color will only update whenever the whatchamacallit, whenever the number actually updates. That way it's not being recreated every single frame. You know? Catch my drift? Print updated color. And then we'll just make sure that's actually working. There we go. So now you can see it's only updating the color whenever it needs to. And our printer is chilling. I can guarantee that's probably not a feature of actual art print, and it's creating that color every single frame, which is bad. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. That works. We're chilling. Everything's fine. Okay. I'm going to increase that or change that back to like 3. Okay. Next portion is the fan. Update per print. Well, we can make it update per print if you just fix the same timestamp. If you just set this to a 5 as well. But to add in that extra form of configuration, you can have them separate. Okay. So, the move. The move is this little fan here, so we're gonna get that going. Let me rename this to draw temp panel. Okay. And then we'll do function int draw fan. Okay. Take this, slap that there, and then we'll call draw fan. Okay. Yada yada yada. We're chilling. Everything's fine. Let's go ahead and just get this out of there. Just like that. Okay. So now we need to scoot this over. So if we need the forward to adjust that. So let's change this to like 18. Where do we get? Wrong direction. So like, what about 6? Where are we at? No. 6. No good. Portions stick out a little bit. It does. Okay, so we need to move that forward as well. So 9. Go. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and should explode 0 to disable. Okay, so that should disable that portion of it. This isn't the printer that you are making in the video, though, is it? Yeah, this is the printer I'm making in the video. Ooh. We just had some water go down the wrong pipe. That was not good. Okay. Yeah, no, this is what I'll be. Yeah. Yeah. That's what my mom always used to say, wrong pipe. Yeah, no, that's exactly what that is. Actual good looking printers, like with a custom model, I mean, like, it's to basically show like a basic printer, and then for the user to expand on the idea itself. Because like to make a custom model and have like really nice looking printers, that would require me to invest money into the printer itself. Um, so I think it's more of just a basic approach that I'm going for here. Okay, 6.5. Oh, for me to sell on Gmod store. Gotcha. I don't know. Maybe. I just I don't know. To be honest, I don't really enjoy making printers. It's not my cup of tea. Fan W, fan height is equal to 100. Too big, too big. How's it looking at image? A little less on that. Maybe like 75. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, next portion is to draw the texture. I don't have a texture ready for that, so I'm just gonna get something simple like a little rotating square. Surface.draw, texture rec rotated. Okay. And then we'll go here. Okay, so we can actually just copy all of this. And then the rotation. Cure time modulus 360, I think. Will that work? Let's find out. No. That will not work. Excuse me. Hand size 7.1. There we go. Okay. And then we'll call this like 50. 100. 200. 300. There we go. There's our fan. 500. There you go. Hey, I guess it's pretty good for a fan. Okay, so then ideally this, is this a draw textured rec? Okay, so we can set the material to something. Do I have any materials in here that I can use? For the moment, I guess we can use this. Okay. Then we'll do surface dot set material, and then we'll set it to the fan material. Oh crap! I could have sworn that setting this to 0, disable it. I don't understand what's happening. Okay. Let me go. That will actually disable it. That's a lie. That was a lie. We'll just increase this to make it super high. Okay, there we go. So here's our little fan spinning. Let me see if I can find a better looking fan. And look through content that I already have installed. Oh, hey. Nice. I don't know if this will work. If it does, that'd be sick. Hey. The fan is off-centered. That's why it doesn't look correct. Not an actual thing. Okay, well that will be our fan for now. It's okay. It's a little fan with a problem. Okay, cool. Very cool. Okay, I can also just search for fan. That's right. 0 results. I don't think you can search through the materials though. That's the thing. I think the search results don't support this because this is third party. That's kind of part of the problem. Oh well. You got an off-centered fan. Everything's fine. It's just a little busted. All right, so let's actually add in support for the fan. So, real simple. Do if not self, or sorry, if self has fan, then or self get fan. What does it look like if they don't have a fan? Oh, okay, it's completely different. Local purchase button width equals 75. Height is equal to, I don't know, let's say like 30. Else we're gonna do this. We purchase button dot w dot height. Okay, so we got that. Then to take money, we'll copy this here. Okay, so if it's hovering, then this needs to be 0. Go. Okay, so if it's pressed and not, or actually no, we don't even need that. Then we're gonna say dprint add fan. Let's go up here. There's definitely gonna be an error. Add fan. Okay. Then this needs to be move that button. W. Add fan. Go. I feel like that needs to be a little bit darker. I'm gonna draw that rectangle twice. Go. Okay. So then whatever we call add fan. There's left it there. Okay. Do I write the printer? You write the printer. Okay. Then we're gonna just say we're not gonna charge anything for now. And we'll just say printer add fan. Is there a price tag on that? Oh, there is right below it. That's fine. Why? Okay. Function int add fan, the player that's adding in the fan. If self get fan, then return n. So nothing's gonna happen. Okay. And then we're gonna say self.print data dot fan is equal to true, so it does have a fan. Then we're going to say, we can call the same net message back to the client. Let.start. I want to broadcast this so everybody knows. Okay. And I think we'll be chilling off this. So we just hit add fan and then boom. Now we get that fan added in. How did I get into glua coding / coding in general? I just started with Gmod, to be honest. I was like 14 years old. I started making a CSGO like game mode. And it was really awful. I was really bad at it. And I gave up several times. And then until about when I was like 15 or 16, I picked it up again. And I finally kind of understood what was happening. And then I kind of just went from there. Like I just always wanted to make games since I was little. Like the main focus for me was like starting like my own gaming studio, like developing games. So that's what we're getting to at some point, you know? Yeah. Okay, so we got that. We got the fan. We're chilling. This is looking pretty good. Ignore the fan. That's lopsided. It's the texture. This is a placeholder texture. We'll get a better fan down the line. There we go. Yeah, I have started a gaming studio. A friend of mine that whatchamacallit, gonna make awesome. Okay, so there needs to be a cooler price too. Let's add that in. Cooler price. Steal function. Yeah, you can just hit take money. Like anyone should be able to take it. So that's all you got to do in terms of worrying about stealing. Okay. Cooler price or fan price. Oh, as an ownership. Might have to add that in. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So let's go on the client and function at get fan price. We're going to return self.fan price. Okay. So we come here. Times 4, 6. We'll do DarkRP dot format money self get fan price. Will that work? Okay, let's make this 3, make this 6. And oh, whoops. I just realized that this is what I'm looking for. 5, 8, how about 2, and then 8. And we'll reduce the font size to like 16. Add fan. Okay, we can scoot that down just a little bit now. There we go. Add fan. Okay, now the temp should be going down. Hello? Maybe not? Yo, thank you for boosting the server. I appreciate that, man. That's really dope. Thank you. You should whatchamacallit, I also made it so server boosters get extra XP for whenever they type messages. So whenever you level up, you'll get access to regular a bit faster than others. Add fan. Add fan. Fan equals true. Get fan. Temp. Oh, has cooler is not a thing, so it should be has fan. That's why it should be going down now. Or not. I think it might be because I reset this one. Okay. Let's try adding a fan to this one. Please go down. Oh yeah, it's going down now. This one's busted, so ignore this one. That's why. Go. Oh, whatchamacallit, real quick, let me check something out in my files real quick. I'm gonna add in some sound effects to make this a bit interesting, because it is very silent. I'm just gonna take the sound effects from the money printer, inside of, DarkRP. I'm gonna steal these quick. Okay, so I took the start sound code here. I just copy and paste that. What else do we need? What is this called? Start sound. Called on-site initialize. So whenever we activate the printer, do that. Okay. Start sound. Let's just look for anything related to sound. Start sound. It also calls start. Why would you do that? Okay, and then okay. Lost King, what's up, dude? Currently making some printers. There we go. Now these are a bit more interesting. It's all good, dude. Happy to have you. Now it feels like actual DarkRP. Add a fan. Go. Wow. Awesome. Very cool stuff. Yeah, they are familiar. They're actually art print. I'm remaking them, and I'm showing everyone how to do it. Sorry, Dan. There we go. Okay. I guess the next portion would be the battery. Almost 3 hours in on this. Okay, let's get that going. I have a fireball method here. Create money bag, destruct burst in flames. Guess we could take all this too. Take all of this. Okay. Slap that there. All and take damage, self burning up, yada yada yada, destruct explosion. Money print exploded. Okay. Try that. Sick. Now they work like regular printers. Yeah, I made these. Oh, I didn't make these. This is another Dan, but his add-on's unsupported. Last time it was updated, it was in 2016, so I don't think he'll mind. I'm making a copy, showing people how to do it for free. This is kind of questionable now that I think about it, and I kind of feel bad, but it's okay. No, I feel like Robin Hood. Anyways, okay, so there's that. Next portion I guess we can do is the battery. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You know what I can do? I mean, it's not really the same add-on. I mean, I guess it is in a way. I could just change up the UI when I do the tutorial. And I don't think anyone will notice. I mean, a money printer is basically the same thing over and over again, just painted a little different. I don't think he'll mind too much. Nor will he probably know, because it isn't supported. Is he even on here? Let me check. Are any of his add-ons supported? Vending machines. No support. Or display. Or Unsupported. Yeah, I don't think he really looks into any of this stuff anymore, so I don't think he'll mind. Hopefully. Sorry, Dan. Okay. So we got the fan. Next portion. Let's get the battery going. That's on the main panel here. Okay. Let me see how that looks again. We got the battery. Okay. So let's go ahead and just take this portion here. Put that there and replace everything. The left panel, text left battery. Sure thing. Will do. I'm not really looking to make one for Gmod Store, just for the tutorial. Okay, so now in the center, it has like, but it's not really in the center, I don't think. Okay, let's just slap a number on there. Or is there a method for getting the battery yet? No, there's not. Why do I make one for Gmod Store? I don't know. There's not really a lot that you can do to make them unique. I don't know. I just really don't enjoy making them, to be honest. Like, it doesn't feel like anything special. We're gonna return self.print data dot battery. Then we go here, turn get battery percentage. Okay. And then let's just scoot that on down a little bit, maybe like plus right panel dot height times 0.5, maybe. Or did I do right panel? This should be left panel. Or no. Whoops, I'm on the wrong thing here. See, whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Left panel, plus dot height. 5. And do text align center. Dot width times 0.5. And actually all this should be center, probably. There we go. Looking good. Okay. Next is this little bar here to indicate the battery. So local battery status equal to self battery. Divided by 100. I think. Yeah. Okay, then we're gonna do surface roll rect, and we want to do local battery panel with this, and the X position is going to be the left panel dot width minus let's say like frame width times 0.1. Okay, and then the Y is going to equal also we need the X padding, just Y padding, I think. Or no, this isn't relative. Or no, it is. Yeah, left panel. Dot Y plus Y padding. Okay, and then the width is going to be equal to frame times 0.1. Let's actually, instead of making it based on this. Okay, and then the height is going to equal left panel dot height minus Y padding times 2, maybe. Okay, and then we'll come here. Scoot this on down. Yes. And replace this with the battery panel. And we got an error. Attempt to index local left panel a table value. What was the error? Line 68. 68 is left panel.w. Oh, left panel.w. Like that. Go. Okay, a little too much there. That's pretty good actually. Let's try 2. That. And then I'm gonna need to adjust the height of this later on. Just do that for now. Minus Y padding. Okay. So I'll adjust this battering a bit so that it accounts for the recharge. But for now, let's just get this thing filling up. So do the same thing that we did with the temperature in terms of the status color. And then what we'll do is we'll say if old temp, or sorry, not old temp, old battery. If the old battery is not equal to the current battery, then the old battery is equal to self get battery. Then what do we do with the color? Color is equal to status, and then color. Actually, that should be good, I think. Status color. Okay, and then we'll say local difference is equal to, let's take the battery panel dot height times status, or battery panel dot height minus this, and then we're going to offset the Y based on the difference, and then we're going to multiply this by the status, I think. And then we're going to surface.set draw color, status color. And I put a whoopsie somewhere. To perform arithmetic on status nil value 160. Oh. Go. The draw color number expected got no value. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. In that panel. Okay, there we go. Looking good. And then add in that button now for recharge. Let's actually put this up here. Recharge button this. X equals X padding. No. Back. Plus. We take the current left panel, then we're going to add X padding to it. Then the Y is going to be the left panel dot Y minus left panel dot height times 0.8 minus Y padding. The width is going to be equal to the right left panel dot W minus X padding times 2. The height is going to be equal to the left panel dot height times 0.2. Okay. this, replace all that there. Okay. All the way up there. So something needs to change in regards to the Y. Oh, less. There we go. Okay, and then for the battery panel, we're going to take this height here and we're going to subtract the recharge button, not height. And the Y left panel, Y. Plus. And we need to subtract times 2, maybe? Times 3. Go. The battery's more towards the left. Just that now. Maybe they have a text line. That seems more fitting. Okay. Gosh, we are getting there. Sorry this is taking so long. There's just so much to positioning all this stuff. It's not a lot of fun in that regard. Okay. So, where's our take money? Here, battery panel. There's a button. Say recharge. Battery. Nice. Ooh, I'm excited. So excited. We're actually almost there. DarkRP dot format. Let's just format money, self, battery price. Then we need to do plus recharge button dot 5. Oh wait, this is the wrong thing. I'm doing the wrong thing right now. Okay. I was like, why does this make sense? Okay, one more. I'm just so excited that we're so close. Self get battery price. DarkRP.format. We format the battery price. Then recharge. Okay, are we good? Time to next global DarkRP. There we go. There we go. There we go. So close, so close. Now we just need to add in the highlighting. Good. All right, recharge. This doesn't seem right. Okay. Then we'll do recharge. Okay. Oh, hello? Something went wrong. Oh, it's, or no. Something weird's happening. I really gotta use the restroom. So I will be right back. Pardon me, guys. Thanks, Wallers. Uh, there's a highlighting issue that I don't really understand why this is happening. Highlighting. I know that's misspelled. It's fine. Is hovering. This makes no sense. Okay, so highlight. We're drawing the rect at the recharge button dot x, recharge button dot y. What I don't understand is why is this portion getting called? Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. Oh, you know what it is? It's the set draw color. Because it's changing the draw to the highlight, but not changing it back. There we go, we're chilling. Okay, cool. So whenever we do this, let's go here. Burst in flames. Destruct. Let's go ahead and remove everything that is explode with destruct. Okay. Destruct. Instead of that, we'll do fireball. Fireball. Handle temp. Fireball. Okay. Do that here. Let's go ahead and slap this there. Right there. Recharge. Okay. Recharge. if self get battery is greater than, or sorry, equal to 100, then we'll return battery equals 100. Called recharge. Okay. Down. Print underscore recharge. Battery is equal to 100. Okay. And actually, let me make a thing here. Hold this. Battery equals amount. Six will be fine. I don't really know. I'm just guessing. And then we'll call set battery. Yeah. Take money. Okay. And then on the client, we'll say amount equals net dot read you int 6. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Timer.create. Print drain. Okay, and then time is equal to 1. Oh, we'll make this battery drain time. Okay, battery drain time. Set battery. Okay, battery -1. Set battery amount equals math.clamp amount 0 and 100. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, so 6 is not enough. Let's try 8. Where are we at? Maybe 8? 8 will be good. Please? Good. There we go. Very cool. Oh, shit. Does a left click count as using? Damn, that's annoying. Okay, so let's go ahead down to here. Drain time. Let's just set that to like 0.2. It goes down really fast. And then what I want to do is set battery. If amount is less than or equal to 0, or no, you can just say 0. And then we're gonna say stop printing, and we'll say we'll remove those timers. Here. Drain. Okay, and then we'll stop the sound. Okay, and then we'll set power to false. Dot data power set to false. So set battery, we're gonna say self printing. Else if amount is greater than 0 and not self get power, then self, what is it? We'll call it start printing. Start printing. Get power, get power, get power. Is that a thing? It is a thing. Okay, let's try it. Oh, the sounds never stop. Uh-oh, what are the errors? Attempt to index field print data. 106, 106. Okay, well those sounds are gonna be there forever now. Here we go. Now the temperature should go down. Oh, no, it doesn't because we stopped the shit. Stop this. We need to that and on remove for that timer. Go. And now the temperature is going down. Then I hit recharge. And is the money going up again? Doesn't seem to be. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. So, what is the case? Handle temp, timer.create, start printing, time, full start sound. Oh, we should, if we do this, let's enable power. That could be the problem. And then actually, just to make this test even faster, let me reduce the size, the speed even more. Okay. The reason why the money's not going up because it's going down so fast, it doesn't even have time to produce the money. So let me reduce the time of everything. Okay, recharge. There we go. Then you can see the temp is going down. Very cool, very cool. Very sick. Okay. I think this will wrap up the stream for now. Been going for 3 hours and 21 minutes. Stay tuned for the video where I'm going to be covering how to make a printer similar to this. I'm not sure if this is going to be the same exact design that I make, since this is actually an add-on that is on Gmod Store that I just copied. So yeah, that took 3 hours, 21 minutes, start to finish. I mean, somewhat start to, yeah, we get the basic printer going. So if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, recommend subscribing. Stick around for that video. I don't know when it will be out. The stream alone was kind of took a bit of motivation to do, so I'm gonna have to get a bit more motivation to get this going. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.